Good morning and welcome to the Forex Market Wrap, brought to you by Pepperstone on Thursday the 28th of September 2017. I'm Darren Sinden. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves we need to be aware of. Just a few things to highlight here. First of all, cable continuing to trend lower, 133.77 trading at the moment. We'll speak about that in more detail a little bit later on. Aussie dollar continues to weaken against the dollar, down by a further 0.39% overnight. And dollar index trading now at 93.56. The dollar continuing to make gains across the week. But the star of the show today is without doubt Bitcoin, $4,253 per coin trading. That's up 0.98% on the day, but up an impressive 17.57% over the week to date. Right, are markets getting behind a Fed December 17 rate rise is the question. The chart here plots US 2-year bond yields against the dollar index, and we can see that both of these instruments are turning higher. Bond yields rallying very sharply here, and the dollar index turning on the back of Janet Yellen's comments earlier this week. So the feeling is the markets are of the mindset that a DEX 17 rate rise is coming. Okay, what's on the calendar? Events that may move the market. The calendar is chock-a-block today. It's too full, in fact, to even go through on a piece-by-piece basis. But let me just flag some highlights. At 8:15 GMT, the Bank of England's Governor Mark Carney will be speaking, the first of two speeches inside 24 hours. This afternoon, we have gross domestic product data out of the States for Q2. That's at 13:30 GMT. And that's followed by two Fed speeches. Fed's George will be speaking at 13:45 and Stanley Fischer at 14:15. And to finish the day, a whole host of data out of Japan at 23:30 through to 23:50 tonight. Right, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye. First of all, South Korea has offered aid to companies hit by Chinese restrictions that were imposed in a protest about South Korea's missile defense deployment. So the war of words is turning into more of a war of trade at the moment. The US dollar is seen likely to benefit from short term from Donald Trump's tax reforms that were unveiled in Washington DC yesterday. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand has left interest rates unchanged in the country at 1.75%, as New Zealand remains in political limbo following its inconclusive election on Sunday. And Russian President Vladimir Putin begins a visit to NATO member Turkey today to discuss Syria, defence and other key issues that affect the two countries. Right, food for thought, something for you to take away with you into the trading day. And why not think about this? As crude oil prices consolidate after a recent rally that was itself driven by talk of OPEC cuts and Middle Eastern instability, perhaps it's time to reconsider the role of the new kid on the export block, the USA, which is in fact the third largest producer of crude oil in the world. This is a relatively short-term chart, a yearly chart that shows US crude oil exports on a weekly basis. But I just want to show how quickly these can be ramped up, as we can see over recent weeks in September. This is in thousands of barrels per day. Right, thank you very much for your time. Please take a moment to look at the risk warning and read it through. Trading CFDs and Forex on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or have any other questions, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative.